The microphone. Alright, you guys, we're back with Kelly's version of a video game. Elliot! So what I got here is a bunch of, and again, it's not a bunch of alphas. Actually, it's a bunch of individuals that are unsure of their status, maybe. Axel? Good. And I am not, by virtue of what I'm doing, being the alpha, but I'll tell you what I'm being, an individual of status. Do you see how I'm so deliberately moving around amongst them? This isn't one of those, let's play tug of war, or I'll start running. You would be amazed. Oh, there was this guy, I hope it's on video. Grown, full-grown man, Ricky. Comes out here, and then just takes off at a dead run. Trying to get him to chase him. Zip! Good point. So what I'm doing is, and this is really how I want you to think about it. It's a big son of a gun. It's a big son of a gun. Isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm bending and changing the story. I'm not correcting the dogs. I'm changing the story. Look at him, look at him. He don't have a problem with this. All right, come on, let's go. We're going to get down here. I'm going to shoot him maybe, but he's getting all kind of yelled at. It's kind of like the Army, though, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think call it Kelly's boot camp, and then we're not candy coating anything. I didn't say, come here, we offer you a luxurious Florida vacation. I said, this is going to be the worst, knock it off, suffering of your life. Ricky knows what it is to work. Ricky worked at the shelter for 5 years. Watch out, watch out. This is when you don't let him get behind you. I'm going to tell you that right now, that dog right there knows. I got my eye on you. Why? Because it sees me looking at it. Sometimes we don't want to see us looking at it. Now I do. You know what I mean? And it's more like Axel looking at Pretzel is what the dynamic is right there. I'm not Pretzel. We'll edit that part out. We'll edit in a scene. Look, we'll have a scene where it... That'd be better, don't you think? Stop it. Did you see what happened right there?
Yeah.
Okay, get ready. Get up there, get up there, get up there. We'll do the movie in a minute, but let's get a little bit of this. Get up there, get up there. Get up there. Oh, we got a very interesting... We got Zip trying to beat up Andre. This is what I talked about. This is Andre's soldier.
Yeah.
He beat Andre up in a minute. Get all of us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What he's saying is, the title of that video, if he tries to do it to this one, it's going to be, You Don't Bump Me, Mofo. Because that's kind of what that was right when we were coming in the gate, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how, again, the method of getting a stick and swooshing them away from each other? Oh, that's his enemy. Watch. Get it, get it, get it. That's the video. I'm going to show you the old video of this too. I'm going to step in here in a minute.
It's gonna be a good slow-mo right there.
Keep your eye on this one. Oh, it's about to go much higher than that. See how he considered her insignificant. And she played her role. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In that scene, the Chihuahua noticed nothing. Because I'm going to tell you what it is, Ricky. Look at the paw. Remember you were just asking me about the paw? There's the paw. Look. Knock it off. Knock it off. And I'm going to tell you what that is. Her saying, you're my soldier. Her saying, I'm her soldier. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what happened here. You met up with somebody who may not take stuff. But I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. Zip! If you really think he's that interested? Good. And I've got to do that because taking the treat denotes the end of the exercise. If I just said, no! I'm going to tell you the look she gave me was, hello, Patton, where's your army? And this here's where I have to be. Knock it off. Do you notice how my hand didn't leave it all from my mouth? And that was my nick on 70. But Ricky, it was very deliberate. The opposite of that would have been, whoo, 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 whoo. You see what I mean? I told you, I'm glad this dog came in. He's the detonator. He's playing the role of the terrorist. We've cast him as the role of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, she's going to pretzel Andre, on the other hand. He's trying to pull it with Andre. You see? Andre, on the other hand, has got his old man's ways. I'll take a little bit more than that to get on his radar. I'm going to tell you who's on my radar. Knock it off. And I'll tell you why this one's having a problem with that, because both of them are in black. Keep your eye on this.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The call sign Alamo, Alamo, Alamo. Alamo, bring all your air power.
Yeah, my nick set on 70.
So what I've got is I've told my big red dog, look at him go. Get up there, get this. Oh, what happened to the alpha? Don't move around too much, Ricky. Don't film me. Ricky, no. Ricky, don't film me. Get the bulldog. But you see how, I would question, tell anyone if they were to say this was the alpha, I would say I beg to differ. Down. So I'm going to tell you what movement I had. If you look at my foot, the only movement I had right there, because I'm saying to myself, you better see it, son of a gun. You better see it. But it was this, Ricky. It was the pager and this. I lifted my toe up. Ah, as you love me, Ellie. As you love me. Watch his lip. Watch his lip. As you love me. All through. So you see how all through certainly didn't involve any big hand throw. Because what would that say? You know what I mean? If anything, to a dog, a big gesture like this would mean play. You know what I mean? If Andre suddenly spraddled his front paws and went, he might do it. He does it, and then he's going to start running. If something happens, wait and see. If he does, watch out, because you need to keep your eye on this one. Now, he's thinking about doing it. He'll do it. The reason it's probably not happening, you saw that. But what that was I think Elliot blinked when that dog walked by and he didn't. Let me tell you what, you see that? Get that. Don't be behind the bushes. I changed the story right there by hitting the pager. Did you see that? But I didn't say anything, Ricky. Yelling, I'm just going to tell you, and there may be people that are, more experts in controlling shepherd packs than me, but in my experience, yelling's not the right move. Michael Carbonaro-ing buttons is what I like. Get on Andre over there, look at him. He is a beauty. This one's begging for mercy. So I got my eye on this one. Come on. We're going to go down here and shoot him maybe down here. Anybody would think, oh, I can do that. Ricky's learning the difficulty of it, aren't you? Oh, come on, let's go. We'll do the movie after we come back going that way. But do you see how I'm moving, Ricky? I mean, I'm certainly not clapping my hands and starting to run to get them running. I'm moving amongst them as one of them. It's all very Zen-like.
Yeah, sensei.
Like, okay. No. There was something on Facebook today where it's, fill a purse with lotions and soaps and sanitary products and give it to a homeless woman. It'll make their day. And I said, I'm not being mean. I said, a lot of the homeless people around here are raging schizophrenics and meth and heroin addicts. You need to be careful. I'm not jaded, and I help people. You see that, Ricky. You know, just to have this candy-coated, let's just go give homeless people a purse. Look, these two together is not going to be good. Mm-hmm. Axel's doing a good job of playing it off. Mm-hmm. And you need to keep an eye. If you don't think this thing might... There's one video I'm going to show you where this thing, like right at the end of the video, suddenly enters the look who's shadowing who. Watch. Please. Knock it off. So yeah, anyone that said, oh, poor Zip. Oh, that's not my take on it. Keep an eye on your bulldog. You see what's happening? You see what's kind of making a lot of... if I were you, I would take my finger off that shepherd because we're not seeing a problem there.
Yeah.
Here, on the other hand, he's the equivalent of, running through the group. Knock it off. Axel! I'm going to tell you what that was. Down. Good. And I'll tell you who my 3 players are. Down. No. Down. OMG. Down. No. Good. I wasn't going to give up until he went on the hip. Because you see what I got the bent paw here? I've totally got... You or Billy Joe Armstrong. No, I'm Dave House. Beloved ones. Do you see how all this changed the dynamic? Knock it off. Because I'll tell you where he was headed a minute ago when he saw Molly down there at the corner. No. Down. And yes, I do say no, and I controlled all that with just my finger and my voice, Ricky. Did you see that? Am I going to keep saying no? No, I'm not. Why did I do that? Because I was busy babbling on and only a little bit too late noticed what was happening. So yes, as a complete safety net, I will yell no. Pretty impressed though, aren't you? No, down. See, I pushed him. I didn't even move. But I'll tell you who his problem is. Get a little shot of his problem. And that's situational awareness. If I just said, I don't know, he was sniffing her earlier, but it didn't seem like he was doing anything. No. Down. My big red dog. Some guy called yesterday and he said, I want a big red dog for protection. And I said, I hear you, man. I got one. Down. Now he's like, Axel. I gotta push him down. And I'm sure you understood what that was. It wasn't on the highest, but what dropped him right there was the nick. So he's got a real problem with this one. That's what Delbert ran out. I said, Summer, he's not in my movie. All through, get it in motion. All through. I'm gonna drive it forward. Now I know I can. I know and it knows I can drive it around from here. You know what I mean? It knows I can stop you from way over there. And I can and I will, and I'm Teddy Roosevelt. And Ricky knows what I mean by that. Zip! Yay! Is that dog in food drive? No. Does it have food drive? Yes. Did it make itself aware of that big red dog coming up behind it just then? Yeah, it did. Look at Axel. He's deciding since that Chihuahua He ain't getting that one too good. Get up there. Remember, what is the code? Someone didn't understand it, but there was some law where they weren't allowed to go and like change the society, right?
If you watch the new Star Trek, they do the same thing.
No, but I know, but what was there like a saying?
I don't remember the saying.
But that was the overall thought process. Axel! I'm sure you saw what that was. And what that was, Ricky, was what I was talking about earlier. I harnessed the momentum it had, and he's probably going to go back after me. He's going to see her going up that gate. Watch it. Stay on him. Stay on him. All right, watch out. Andre's fitting to do it. He's fitting to do the running thing. Get it. Get it. Andre got him. That's how they correct. Of course, I augmented it for him, but that was the general purpose. All right, now see what happened here. Get on it. He's my soldier. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it as because that's just how certain individuals act. His grandfather was a police dog. And I'll tell you what he did. He acted as, he belonged to my friend Kirk. I'll tell you who acted as a soldier. That dog. One time my grandfather robbed a bank and watch out because he's deciding that bulldog might be more interesting. There you go. There's BFFs. Let's take a picture of it and say BFFs. Anyway, this bank robber crawled under one of those portable classrooms to hide. And they couldn't get him out. They sent the dog under there and it kind of belly crawled. And well, I guess they have a term for it in law enforcement. It's called ate his ass up. But you saw how the action of one changed the story. Maybe that's the lesson here.
Yeah.
It's us who can decide.
Because he went like this.
Oh no, this one is going to every different one.
Yeah.
Stay on him a minute. The title of the movie will be, I think there was one with him in it called The Bully. Am I wrong?
No. As soon as he came in, he did change the dynamic.
Look at the eye, though. He's saying everything with his eye. He's not, he's wagging his tail, he's just saying, what they're seeing is his eye. And all it takes is one down turn of the eye. Oh, she's messing with him now. Well, she's kind of seeing what's going on. And let me tell you what, if he started running, she'd be right there at the front of the tent. Knock it off. Axel? Down. Yay! All right, I don't like my down. No. And for this, wonder, all through. All through. These dogs are for people that don't want to play pretty. You know what I mean? Can you see that, Ricky? Can you see where if I said, I've got that one trained where it'll attack you if I tell you to, where you'd be thinking to yourself, yikes, this chick can control this thing. You know what I mean?
That's why there's such a difference from those labs when I take them out and the shepherds.
Well, and what you understand is they've all been raised the same way. None of them, in this group, knock it off. No! I said no. Uh-oh, here we go. Get up there, get up there. Watch out, they're going to come back to play. Zip! I'm gonna tell you what, get on him, stay on it. Axel! I'm gonna pull the troublemaker. Zip! Axel. Ellie. Zip. Zip. Down. I'm gonna tell you who's got, I hope you got that. Down. Good. Good. Down. And you see what Axel. You see what triggered that, right? Axel. Down. Just by my behavior, I'm letting him know. See how this one has the vent paw now? Oh no, he's got a mouth full of fur. And you know, if you said Andre needs to learn not to run around like that, he better not have made you hurt your leg turning this thing up. All through. You know, for people that said a clicker trainer can do that without that thing, I'd say.
No way.
I'm sure they can, but not me. No, that's not no way. We're sure they can, but we can't. All right, guys, I gotta go shoot my foot. All right, guys.